Good morning, students. Today I will teach you about the logic gates, chapter 3, digital electronics. First, we will go through the chapter objectives. Our chapter objectives are to understand the basic concept of logic circuits, understand the type of basic logic gates, understand the two types of universal gates, understand the types of logics which are positive logic, negative logic, and mixed logic. Logic circuit consists of three elements which are input variable, output variable, and logic gate. Input variable can be in form of 1 and 0, which is represented by 5 volt DC supply, or low means 0 volt or ground. Then we have output variable, which is either of the 5 volt or ground value, which can be measured through the application of the voltage in a electronic circuit like LED. A logic gate is an electronic circuit that consists of two inputs and one output. At any instant, every input is in one of the two binary conditions, such as 0 and 1. And based on the logic gate, the resultant output we get, whether it is logic gate belongs to NOT gate, AND gate, or OR gate. Now we can classify the logic gates into two categories, that is basic logic gates and universal logic gates. OR gate, AND gate, and NOT gate are called the basic logic gates, whereas NAND gate and NOR gate are classified as universal logic gates. OR गेट का उपयोग हम करते हैं दो वेरिएबल्स ए और बी के बीच में और एडिशन ऑपरेशन के लिए रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, जिस तरह से y इज इक्वल टू ए प्लस बी. द सिंबल ऑफ OR गेट इज एज शोन इन द डायग्राम एंड आउटपुट इज द ए प्लस बी. आउटपुट ऑफ OR गेट के जो बिहेवियर है वो किस तरह से रहता है, हाई होता है या 1 होता है, डिपेंडिंग इफ एनी ऑफ द इनपुट वैल्यू इज हाई और 1. ठीक है. सिमिलरली OR गेट का आउटपुट लो 0 कब होगा, जब बोथ द इनपुट ही लो हो. Similarly, the AND gate is used to represent the logic multiplication operation between the two input A and B. Output of AND gate is represented by y is equal to A dot B. AND gate का behavior कैसे रहेगा, output of AND gate is 1 only and both the input are 1. If any of the input is 0, then the output of AND gate is low or 0. The NOT gate is used to represent the logic complementation operation. यानी लॉजिकली जो भी NOT गेट में इनपुट जाएगा उसका वो कॉम्प्लीमेंट करके या उल्टा करके ही आउटपुट में देगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ NOT गेट का इनपुट हमारे पास 0 है तो आउटपुट विल गेट 1, इफ द 1 आउटपुट विल 0. तो इसको रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं हम y इक्वल टू ए बार और ए स्टार से, विच इज कॉल्ड द कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ ए. तो आउटपुट ऑफ NOT गेट इज ऑलवेज हाई इफ द इनपुट इज लो, और सिमिलरली आउटपुट इज ऑलवेज लो इफ द इनपुट इज हाई. Next we talk about the universal gates, NAND gate and NOR gate. NAND gate is used to represent NOT and AND. यानी whatever will be the output of AND gate will be given into the NOT gate, then we will get the output of NAND gate. So NAND gate is represented by a bubble symbol. If A and B are input, then A dot B का bar या inverted after the multiplication will give the output of NAND gate. NAND gate is always high if the output is always high if both the inputs are 1, low or 0. Similarly, if the both low or 0 both the input, then output is high. Means whatever be the input, the NAND gate will categorize that accordingly output. So output of NAND gate is high if either of the input is low. Similarly, output of NAND gate is low if both the inputs are high. NOR gate is used to represent the contraction of NOT and OR gate. So NOR gate has two inputs A and B, then the output is represented by A plus B का bar. Output of NOR gate is 1 or high, or means both the input are low or 0. Okay, low output of NOR gate is low if any of the or one of the both inputs are high. Other than the NAND or NOR gate, there are two OR gate, that is called exclusively OR and exclusively NOR gate. XOR gate, the output is high if only one of the input is high. Said or both the input are same, then the output is always low. Similarly, in exclusive NOR gate, the output is high, both the input are same, otherwise the output is low. So expression of XOR gate is if A and B are two variables, AB bar plus A bar B. And similarly for the exclusive NOR gate, the expression is AB plus A bar dot B bar. Finally, we have the mixed logic. Mixed logic circuit, the value of input are not fixed as compared to positive and negative logic. In positive logic, the high is represented as plus 5 volt or true and low is represented as 0 or false. In negative logic, the high is represented as 0 and false or low is represented as plus 5. In positive and negative both, we can see that there is an inversion. Positive 5 volt high, 0 no volt. In negative logic, 5 volt low, 0 is high volt. Okay, in mixed logic circuit, the user can assign any value of the input to the logic circuits.